welcome. Welcome to our special disability um, Monday call. And I just have to say thank you for getting on. I'm so excited today because I get an opportunity to bring up this amazing leader. And I always say that it does not matter whose organization that you are directly to. If it's anything pertaining to special disabilities, I always have an open door, as you say, an open door policy. But I want to be able to bring up this young lady. And she's been rocking and rolling with us now for about over a year. Actually, you guys, we will be on for 2 years. May 8th. May 8th, we will be on. Absolutely. Yes, May 8th. It'll be our 2 years anniversary of special disabilities. So that is how long she has been supporting us, being engaged, giving feedback. Been waiting for an email from me for a minute, but that's okay. I like to bring up Miss Paula Dodge. Let me tell you a little bit about this amazing woman. I had an opportunity to get to spend some time with her this past weekend in Philadelphia. We were like co-pilots, like in the backseat co-pilots, because we had Joe and Jody Risky just taking us around in Philadelphia. And we laughed and talked and learned a little bit about it, that she was from Jacksonville, Florida, and that she's looking to do some things, and that she just loved everything about special disabilities. So I said to her, you know what? I would like to give you an opportunity to come on and train with us. And not only that, I would like to add you as one of our trainers for our special disabilities. And guess what? She said, absolutely. So I like to say, Paula, thank you from the bottom of my heart, just stepping in for the short term, because you knew I was going to be traveling and I didn't want to cancel the call. And I knew about my girl, Deidre, is being a little down with some health issues, and I didn't want to put too much on her. But I like to say, welcome to the call. We are so excited. And I want to handle the call over to you.
Oh, thank you, Patrice. You are amazing. I was so excited when Jody told me that you were coming to Philadelphia and that we're going to lunch together. I was like, woohoo! I finally get to meet the one that I see on I saw you at convention, but I really didn't meet you. But I see you every Monday. And I was so excited to go to lunch with you and talk to you and get to know this wonderful, amazing person. She has such a great personality. I thank you, Patrice.
You are so welcome.
All right, guys, a little about me. I have been a special needs teacher for 15 years. I retired about 3-4 years ago. I taught mostly autistic children. So my niche is in the autistic world, but my presentation today is a little bit of both. So let me share my screen. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go.
Hi, Paula. Will this be recorded?
Yes, it is being recorded right this minute.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So I just kind of let me get this off of here. There we go. I just kind of put 4 main important aspects of being a special needs travel agent. So the first thing is always research. I mean, we're travel agents, we research all the time. So make sure that you can research all the accessible destinations and services. Number 2 is always stay informed. 3, advocate, communicate clearly, and educate your clients. Number 4, go above and beyond. And we always do this as travel agents anyway. So for number 1, you want to make sure that you know what hotels, what cruise lines, Tour operators are all accessible and experience and what experiences you can have with them. So this is number 1. Autism Double Checked is a great reference for the hotels that have accessible travel accommodations. And I'm going to pull up the directory of hotels. And Charisma is one of a really good ones. They've got the Nickelodeon Hotel, they've got the Margaritaville, in Punta Cana, and the Caribbean as well. So there is a list, and you guys can, this is called autismdoublecheck.com, and this is a awesome reference to research what hotels are autism friendly, autism certified. Autism Double Checked is a site that has so much information. One of our agents, Ashley Evans, is a autism double checked travel agent. It means she went through their big training. I was going to see if I could find her. But she is on this site too. And in here, you can actually certain people, if a client goes in here and goes to the directory and just says, you know, that they need a travel advisor, they can go in here and find everybody. Ashley's on the second page. Oh, she was. Oh, she got up back. All right, well, she is in here. There she is. AK Travel Adventure. So she's in here. I hope to be in here by the end of the week. I'm just still finishing up my training on this one. So this is a really good, if you want to be certified or anything like that, the clients can go in here and find you as well, as to other things that they can find you in. But this is a wonderful site. Go back to stays in the hotel. Sorry about that. All right, so they have a very long list of hotels that you can stay in. I mean, they're everywhere. So they are, you know, there's some in the Caribbean, there's some in Orlando, there's some in the Ozarks. So this is just a wonderful listing of everybody who's been certified through them to be on their list, that they are an actual certified autism hotel. All right, let me go back. Sorry. My screen is in here somewhere. All right. So like I said, the Charisma hotels are certified. Just want to go backwards. My presentation, and now I can't find it. Bear with me, of course. Anyway, we can find my presentation in the other one anyway. All right. I am gonna go right in here. And so little glitch, sorry. Number 2 is stay informed. You always want to make sure that you know all the rules, regulations. Jody drilled this in my head that travel.state.gov, we know that that is the site to go to for your passports, for anything that you might need for travel. And it's not. There we go. So this is a wonderful place to do research, like federal regulations, any kind of place that you need to go and what you need when you're there, what kind of visa or documentation you need. So this is always a wonderful place to go. Now I can't get to where I want to get to. All right, so there we go. All right, traveling with disabilities. So this is on the travel.state.gov website. This is wonderful to reference back in case you need to know, what kind of things, just useful links right there. The Bill of Rights, which I will go over in a minute. Traveling with disabilities, what you need. There is Mobility International USA. That's a good website as well to do some research on. Related travel information here. But you guys can go through this and see what's there. But this is a awesome website to use as a reference, use as a just to know what to do for your clients with disabilities. So there is that. There's, like I said, there's the visas. There's so much in this website that is very useful for travel agents, not just the disability part, but there is the passports and the what you need to go to different countries. So this, if you don't know this website, please write it down because it is an awesome website. All right. Still there. Go back to Canva. All right. Number 3 was inform your clients their rights as a disabled person. TSA Cares is a good place to look. There are different medical cards that you can get. So let's see. This one is transportation.gov. It is the Bill of Rights for disabilities. And there it is. Consists of, the right to be treated with dignity, of course. And it's just got so much information in here. So make sure you write this website down as well. And it just goes through, see, the right to be treated with dignity and respect, the right to receive information about services and aircraft capabilities and limitations. So there is so much right there. The right to receive information in an accessible format. So if you're deaf, they're going to give you, sorry, if you're blind, they'll give you Braille, and make sure that, you are aware of what on an airline you can, what your rights are. On an airplane, rights, accessible airport facilities. Okay, to get assistance at an airport, that is your right. Assistance on an aircraft, and they have accessible wheelchairs, so you can use your wheelchair, and then to fit down the aisles, they actually have wheelchairs that fit down the aisles, and those wheelchairs come with on the plane, so they are stowed on the plane for you to use after you, to get back out of your seat if you need that assistance. The right to travel with a service animal. You do need to check with each country as well if you are taking your animals. A lot of countries have a lot of stipulations, so make sure that you're aware of that and your client is aware of that. Do some research, find out, if that country, wherever you're going, will allow that or will not allow that. So you have to be informed in that aspect. Oh, the right to receive seating accommodations. Whatever you need, they have to, or they will try their best to make that happen for you if you need more leg room, whatever you might need. The right to a resolution of a disability related issue, and that is that. So this website is very good for any of just to know what your client as a disability client can get and what they are, their rights are. So that is number 3. And number 4, go above and beyond. Act as a liaison between clients and travel providers to ensure accommodations are met. So on 4, we have quite a few. Wheel the World is just more of a reference. They're more of a travel agent as well, but they are definitely a reference point for us that we can see. They have all of these already verified that they have accommodations, they have hotels that have beds that are 27? 25 or 27, I can't remember, I'd have to look that up. Inches off the floor so that someone in a wheelchair can have a level area where they can transfer from their wheelchair onto the bed. If it's too high, they can't maneuver, and that's not an accessible room for them. So you have to make sure that you're aware that the bed height is the right height for wheelchairs. And see, they've already verified all of these hotels, mostly all in the States. So this is a good reference point, just in case you need, you know, what hotels are good. I just watched a video where they were verifying a hotel in Punta Cana, I believe, and make sure that that bed was exactly where it needed to be, and that that client can get to where they need to go in that bed. So this is a very good reference point. They have things to do. In here is the top wheelchair accessible all-inclusive resorts in Cancun and Playa del Carmen. So this is awesome because you can go, okay, that hotel, let me go to our sites and look that up, see what I can get that for my client. So this is a reference for me, looking at these hotels that already been certified, and they have 25 inches. The toilet's like 17 to 19. So this is a very good reference point that you know what hotels that will work for your clients, and then you can go into our suppliers and find them. And there are other places that you can look for in here as well. But I really like that one that had the all-inclusives and which ones they were. And it kind of takes a little bit of time off of you instead of going to each hotel looking for that, that you can actually see which one's already verified for you and then just go to our suppliers instead of going to our suppliers, then looking at each hotel, trying to figure it out. So that's why I like that site. There is also the special needs at sea. A lot of us have already done our training, but if you haven't done your training, please do your training on this. It is a great site for special needs. They rent out mobility scooters, wheelchairs, power chairs, the rollators. They even do lifts and cribs and beds and oxygen. Oxygen, you do need a prescription from your doctor for them to bring it to you. But these are all the cruise lines that they use, or more. So they do them all. And they also do hotels as well. You just got to find your hotel, and they will be able to, their hotel accessibility. They do have a lot of hotels, even abroad they do as well. They also, once you do connect with them and book them, they will tell you where they will meet your client, usually with a scooter, wheelchair, rollator, anything like that that will help them get on the ship. They will usually meet you before you board. Like the bed and the oxygen, that'll all be in your stateroom when that client checks in. So it depends on what you're looking for and and talk to them directly, and see what their rules are for, what item you are looking for. They also, which is very cool, rent these Joy on the Beach wheelchairs. They come in this cute little bag on the right, and they fold right up. You just take it with you, and that person in the wheelchair can enjoy the beach just like we can, anybody else can. So that's the whole point, is everybody's all equal. We should all be able to enjoy travel no matter what. So that is a wonderful thing to rent as well. And they do have other things to rent as well, like a cold pack if you need to bring one of those. So they have a lot of equipment. Just go through this and see if your client could use any of these. And I have an autism site. This is Autism Travel. This is an awesome list of everything that has been certified. These places, hotels, amusement parks, whatever they are, they have been, they have taught all of their employees with to be autism certified. So they have to go through a really tough scrutiny and testing and all of that, just like I was talking to Charisma, to Melissa, and it took them 3 years to get through and be autism certified, to teach all of their employees, from the head of the hotel all the way to the maid service. I was trying to figure out the right word, down to housekeeping. There we go. So this, there's things in the States, there's things in Dubai in here. It's just everywhere. There's Dubai right there. St. Augustine, where I am, I'm in Jacksonville, so that's like 30 minutes away from me. So they've just got everything in all different, Albuquerque, New Mexico, California. So they've just got everything. You can type in the search word, what destination you're going to, and see if it's on this list. But this is, it goes on and on and on and on. It's just an awesome resource for us to have, that we know that that they're certified, that these are something that our clients can use. So this is a wonderful resource as well. You can get certified by the IBCCES. It does cost, I think it was, I can't remember, I think it was like 150, and then you have to renew every year for like 99, I think. They also have accessibility cards that a client can get as well as the other autism site that I'm going to show you. Autism Double Checked. Directory. I think we already went through that. So there we go. they have a passport that you can have your family. It's one per family, although you can put as many kids or persons or whatever on it. I have one for us. I can show you what it kind of looks like. It's basically just telling them what your kiddo can do, what can't do, what sets them off. This is for my grandson. It doesn't interact well with others and will cry. So, you know, if we were on a cruise and he went to the kids club, they would know how to handle him. So this is a kind of a good thing to have for that. Questions to ask when planning accessible travel. These are the general mobility questions. Bigger. You know, you want to ask them if they have problems walking long distances. Does anybody, you know, have they gone to a theme park and walked long distances? Any physical activities that they can or can't do. And with those questions, then, you know, if they may need extra equipment to walk around the ship, if they can't walk long distance, if they're going to Disney, there are plenty of places at Disney to rent equipment as well. And so those are the questions you need to ask when you're qualifying a customer too. Excursion related questions. Some ships, if there's the tenders that go out, sometimes the scooters will not go on there. The wheelchairs will not go on there. So you need to really, when you're qualifying them, ask them, you know, these questions. You know, there's one, do they have a regular sleep pattern? Because you don't want to, like, say, you know, there's something going on at 10 o'clock at night, but, you know, your client needs to be asleep by 9 o'clock or something for whatever reason. So you need to double check that with them. Do they need respiratory items? Like I said, the special needs at sea rents oxygen. They just have to get it from a prescription from their doctor, and then we send it over to special needs at sea, and they can get that for them. Does anybody in your party have vision or hearing needs? Autism related challenges? So you can ask those questions. Service animals, I kind of went over that. Just make sure that you check and make sure that that animal can go to whatever country you're going to. And then dietary questions as well. So yeah, just make sure. There is autism on the seas. They usually work with, they used to work with everybody, but now they're pretty much just Royal, but they do have that they can work with other places, other cruise lines. They just already have these right here. Right now they're doing a promotion with Kids Sail Free, but I think that ends like today. I'm not sure. But here are the dates that Autism of the Sea goes on the Royal Caribbean and which ship they go on. This is an extra fee. They have to purchase their cruise first. Then they go to Autism of the Sea website and register with them, and they have so this is not just because it's called Autism of the Sea, but they work with anybody with a disability. So anybody that needs the autism, the Down syndrome, any disabilities, they will help with you. There are some cruise lines that they work with. What they do is I don't want to join their staff. They have their staff goes I think there's one person per two clients that they can work with and help, and are with them pretty much whenever they're awake and ready to go. They're with them. There is also a one-on-one service, which is additional, that you can get. I know Ashley wouldn't mind me mentioning, but she and her daughter have gone on that. They love this. It gives Ashley the peace of mind that her wonderful daughter is, being helped, being taken care of, where she can relax a bit. When you have a special needs person with you, it's hard to relax. It's hard to, make sure everything's good. And you're always kind of going, okay, do you need this? Do you need that? What are you doing? Where Autism of the Sea, they take a little bit away from you just to give you a break, and the peace of mind that these are certified individuals, checked out, background checked. They are professionals that that help you and give you the peace of mind. And you're there too, on the cruise, you're there too to have a good time and not to stress out. So they take that stress hopefully away. Beaches, Sandals and Beaches. This Beaches is for families. They are having a Autism Inclusion Week. I talked to a rep this weekend, and he was telling me about this, which I didn't even know. They had it last year, and it sold out. So this is a wonderful event that's happening in October. It's Beaches at Turks and Caicos. I think they had it somewhere else, and they had to move it to a bigger location this year. So they have arts and crafts and water activities that they do with the kids. In the bottom left corner is, of course, this is Sesame Street themed. Julia is down in the bottom corner. She was introduced on Sesame Street several years back. She has autism, and she acts just like what my kids, when I taught them, acted like. I was so impressed that they finally introduced a character like that, and very relatable. So if you want to get any information on this event, go to your Sandals and Beaches links, your wherever you go to book it. I have and don't forget that Beaches and Sandals have their own affiliate links too that you can get from them, that someone can use that link and book with you. So don't forget that. I have that right on my website, so anybody can look at it and book directly. I am, great. And Patrice, I'm almost done. Actually, I am done. Look at that. Right on time. There we go. All right, so that is my presentation. Let me go back and unshare.
Well, Paula, I wanted to say thank you so much. I know people are asking if they can get the recording. You have to be registered in the Special Needs Disability Facebook group. And if you're not, you have to make sure that you answer all 3 of the questions and know who your founder council member is, and we'll be more than happy to allow you to get this video. But I just want to tell you, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. I'm going to be giving you a call when I get back. But hey, family, let's chop it up in the chat box. Give us 7 some fires. Raise your hand if you'd like to ask her some questions. You got awesome.
Oh, thank you guys.
So if anyone would like to ask her a question, or just give her a comment, you can unmute at this time.
About the autism at sea.
Mhm.
She said you have to book the cruise first and then you go to the autism of the sea.
Yes, you book your cruise, then you go to Autism of the Seas, and there's a form in there to fill out. It's got the booking number and everything else. The only bad thing about that is you will only get 5%. That is my only problem with that. You do, you are the one booking the cruise, but they changed it in November, which was only a couple months ago. They didn't do it this way. We booked the cruise, then we talked to Autism of the Sea, and then when you got your commission, you gave a portion to Autism of the Sea. Now they got burnt so badly that no one was giving them commission. So they kind of decided that, some people were just abused it, and now we have to assign the cruise over to them. They will in turn take care of everything else. Once you book the cruise, you're done. They will handle everything else, and you'll get 5%. So,
Okay.
fortunately, that's how it has to be.
Well, I don't mind. I just wanted to make sure I got that information correct.
Yeah. I'm happy that they didn't take it all away. But I want to do this for my clients, and if I get 5%, I get 5%. But I think it's just a good thing for my clients.
No, exactly. I'm autistic and I raised 2 autistic kids, 2 out of 3. So it's a very fun household. So
I bet.
I'm given to programs like that. I got a master's degree in neuropsychology just so I could understand my children.
That is awesome.
Oh
my goodness. I give you so much credit. That is
awesome.
awesome.
It's fun, but something like this is great, and giving back to it, because then now I could take my kids on a cruise. Because I'm not sensitive to the lights and stuff. I'm not as sensitive as they are. And
right.
There's places I could take them, like cruise-wise is amazing.
Yes.
It's a great presentation. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you guys for all the very nice comments. I appreciate that.
Do you join the Facebook group?
Say that again.
Will you join the Facebook group?
How do you join it?
Yes.
Link is
You-
in the chat.
Yep.
Okay,
And
thanks.
if you do not know who your founder council member is, reach out to your sponsor and ask to be introduced to your FC member, because it's important that you know who your FC member is. They are responsible for you if anything is going on in your business. So be sure not to skip that question. And if you don't know the answer before you submit, reach out to your sponsor and ask to be introduced to your FC member so you can know who they are, as well as know how to contact them if need be.
Thank you, Deidre. It is not the same as your mentor in most circumstances.
Well, Paula, this is Patrice again, and I just have to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll work with the team so we can get the recording downloaded after I finish my last class this evening. And I will reach out to you and thank you for doing this on a short notice for me. I truly, truly appreciate you. I'm giving your flowers to you today.
Thank you, thank you.
So
I had a good time doing this. This was very nice. Thank you,
well,
Patrice.
we're going to get together on some other things. Deidre, would you like to close us out?
All right, everybody. For those of you who still want to go to convention, you have, just a short amount of time, because at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, those tickets are going to close out. So if you've been on the fence about it, you've got a couple hours maybe to make that phone call. So you want to contact Archer Travel. You also want to go into your back office under the convention tab, click there so you can go and purchase your pass for the convention events. So you do need both, not just a convention cabin, but a cabin as well as a ticket. So you need both. Make sure that you take care of that today, because those tickets close out at 5 o'clock on the dot. So after everything is said and done, if more tickets are going to open up, I don't know. I've had people ask that. We won't know until the end of ticket sales and after everything has been scrubbed for us to see if there's any availability. But again, what's available will end at 5 o'clock. So you want to do both things. You want to make sure you get your cruise cabin by calling Archer Travel, as well as go to the link through your back office and get your convention ticket. And that will allow you to be able to attend the amazing trainings and things that we have going on, both on land and on the ship. So with that being said, also make sure you pay attention to the dates, because this year's convention is very different. We have 2 days. Prior, we're coming in on Tuesday, doing things, and then it will go and run right into the cruise rather, and then we'll come out. So you don't want to just try and show up to board the cruise, because if you are not registered and checked in with our pre-cruise events, you will not be able to participate on the ship. Registration will not be held on the ship. So make sure you plan, because I know sometimes people skip things. They think, oh, it doesn't matter. No, you should come in on Tuesday and take advantage of everything that we have offered for the cruise. That general tentative schedule is available on the convention website if you click through the link in the back office as well. But don't miss out on any of this. Convention 2025 is going to be better than amazing, and we are taking it on the sea with Carnival. So you want to make sure you are a part of it. And again, it ends today at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So don't miss that. Again, 5 o'clock today, sharp. not 5:01, not 5:15. It's going to shut down at 5 o'clock exactly today. So make sure you take advantage of that if you are planning to go. With that being said, family, today's call is officially over. I am glad to be back. Thank you all for your prayers and your well wishes. And we will be back next week with another Better Than Amazing training. Have a great day.
Thanks, Deidre. Missed you.